Hello, hello. This is Gerald Salenti. It's Tuesday, April 5th, 6th, April 6th. I have to tell you, I've had it. I'm finished with this. Our rights have been stolen from us. Our freedom is gone. You go back to your Trends Journal a year ago. All the politicians were calling this the COVID war. We're marching off to the COVID war. And we wrote, just as they marched off to Mussolini, saluted Stalin, and heiled Hitler, the morons marched off to war. And one of our covers of the Trends Journal was, dumb enough to believe Bush's wars, dumb enough to believe the COVID war. How could anybody with a brain bigger than a pea believe that lying piece of garbage crap? And that's the other thing. They're all daddy's boys. It's one big club. That little clown of a nothing of a Bush. His daddy was George. His granddaddy was Prescott. Oh, yeah, the Prescott that they allegedly say was selling stuff to the Nazis, to Hitler. One place after another. I talk about Cuomo, the arrogant boy over here. They all called it a war. We've gone off to war, and the people have marched off to war. They're getting vaccinated. You're not allowed to say anything bad about a vaccination. You're a conspiracy theorist. You're a conservative. Oh, and now the evangelicals. I don't want to get a vaccination. Why shouldn't I have that choice? Because our freedom has been lost. And as I mentioned, ironically, in all the places it was lost the most, the first on the vaccine front is Israel. That's right. Netanyahu, along with Pfizer, whoever they're working with over there, put the deal together. And they have the highest vaccination rate of anybody. And these are the Ashkenazi Jews. That's right. A-S-K-N-A-Z-I. Ashkenazi. That now you have a green passport, like that yellow star. But you get censored for saying that now. So they may take this off the air. If you get your vaccination, and we have this little scum, oh, Salenti, don't get angry. Take it. I'm angry and I'm not taking it. I got little Cuomo here, Excelsior passport, little nipple rings Cuomo. An arrogant nothing. Excelsior passport. So now in Israel, they're the first ones that started it. And now they're all talking about it. We've been writing about it in detail in the Trends Journal. The European Union, one after another, talking about the vaccine passport. I'm angry. Tonight is a special message. I've had it. I've had it. I am not put on this earth to take orders from little clowns, little pieces of scum. Yeah. I just showed you George Bush. Lying America into war. And all the media, 4%, according to Fairness and Accuracy Reporting, had people on that were against the war, just like they blacked out the people on the COVID war. You're not allowed to say anything bad about it. You must obey. Look at this clip of little arrogant Cuomo telling people what to do. You can take your executive order, and anybody that doesn't want to hear my language, get off. I don't want to. No. You know what? You know what profanity is to me? I'll tell you what profanity is to me. When I got some shithead, a little piece of crap on the prostitute media telling me to believe a health expert. Health expert. That's profanity. You're telling me that I can't think. I got to believe the expert. And who's our expert? Lola. L-O-L-A, Lola. Get back to where you once belonged. I got this thing telling me what to do. Oh, don't tell me I'm against transgenders. I'm not. I could give a damn who you are, what color, race, creed, I don't care. When I see a clown like that, as I say, with more chins than Chinatown, telling me what to do, and this is the first book I worked on, Natural Healing. I worked on it, I didn't write it. In 1986, when people weren't talking about this. I have an honorary doctorate from the National University of Health Sciences for the work I've done. I know about COVID. I write about it in the magazine every week. I've had it. I'm fighting. And that's what this is about tonight. I'm fighting. And it's not profanity when I have to listen to words. This is profanity. When I have to call the president Mr. President. When I have to call a piece of shit, a murderer, Cuomo, that took people that were in hospitals out of there and putting them in nursing homes with COVID, and they lie about that rate, that is profanity. Profanity is when I have to be told by some scumbag they're dignitaries. The dignitaries are profanity. That's curse words. It's not a curse word when they push you and you tell them to, I had enough of your shit. Oh, calm down. You're supposed to swallow my shit. This is America. We're the biggest, number one, shit dealers. All the wars they start. Oh, and how about over there in Italy? Look at you got over there. You're locked down. You got a bankster, Dracula, Draghi telling you what to do. Macron in France, Merkel in Germany. Look at the clown boy they got up there in Canada, in Ontario. Look at him. Doug Ford, another daddy's boy. His daddy was in the politics system over there, locking down the place. And according to Lancet, some 80% of the people that died in Canada from nursing homes. All the data is here. We wrote about it on and on. The numbers add up to 8.7 million people died last year of air pollution, all right? And that's every year. Hey, nobody's dying of cancer. No. That's all those chemicals in the that's nothing. That's nothing. The pesticides. No, don't worry about any of that. COVID's gonna get you. I got a piece of shit like that jerk Ford telling me what to do, or a Gavin, or any of them. I've had it. I'm an American. I'm born to be free, and I'm a passionate man. I'll cry my eyes out. Breaks my heart. I'm a Napolitano from the Bronx, born in the Bronx, born to be free. And if you fuck with me, I'll kill you. If you try to kill me, I'll kill you first. I'm a close combat teacher. I had my own school. I don't start fights. I don't want to get in a fight. But if somebody wants to kill me, I'll kill them first. And they're killing us. And I'm waging a war for peace. A piece of freedom back in our lives. I want freedom, peace, and justice. I was not put on this earth to take orders from a Cuomo clown. An executive order. Listen to this arrogant piece of crap. Listen.
I'm going to issue an executive order that says all people in public must have a mask or nose covering, mouth and nose covering, and they must wear it in a situation where you cannot or are not maintaining social distancing. Meaning what? Meaning the same thing we've been saying from day one. If you're going to be in public, and you cannot maintain social distancing, then have a mask. And put the mask on when you are not in socially distanced places. You're walking down the street alone, great. You're now at an intersection, and there are people in the intersection, and you're going to be in proximity to other people, put the mask on. Your right to go out for a walk in the park, go out for a walk because you need to get out of the house, the dog is getting on your nerves, fine. Don't infect me. You don't have a right to infect me. If you are going to be in a situation in public where you may come into contact with other people in a situation that is not socially distanced, you must have a mask or a cloth covering nose and mouth. That is by executive order.
Cuomo! That is by executive order. Here, Cuomo, take that executive order and shove it up your ass. Because that's what's coming out, just crap. You're spewing out shit. Here. Look. You don't want to have you don't put out a mask? Look, don't put on a mask. You have the right. No, you don't have the right. You infect me. Hey, dickhead, if you're wearing a mask, you're protected. All right? All right? Number two, socially distance and the arrogance. You hear the arrogance? I'm making up this crap. I'm making up this crap. It's coming out of my ass because that's all I am. And you got to swallow it. Executive order, screw you. Shove it. You're making these numbers up. Where's the scientific data? Where's the science? Oh, socially distanced? Scumbag? How about this? Oh, the CDC just changed the numbers. You got to be 3 feet away and not 6 feet. Oh, yeah, but if you're over there, all right? They're making this crap up. And dickhead said cloth mask. Cloth mask. I shouldn't call him a dickhead. Maybe nipple rings is more proper than a dickhead because that's all he is. Maybe he's a nipple ring dickhead. You're making this shit up. Flatten the curve? What? Remember that? Remember that? Oh. How about Texas? Wide open. Infection numbers are going down, but we're not going to put that in the news. Florida. Look at the death rates compared to Florida, COVID, and New York. We're writing about it. New York, man, we got it. And that little scumbag over there, Murphy, right across the river, another little piece of shit. You look at these people. They're nothing. They're nothing, and they're telling us what to do. I've had it. I've had it. But the rich got richer. Oh, yeah. The billionaires got $4 trillion richer. Hey, did you see the numbers come out? Nearly $1 trillion worth of online business. Nearly $1 trillion, brick and mortar, all your little retailers. You're not essential. Executive order says you're not essential. You are a piece of nothing. All you are is a plantation worker in Slavelandia. Every year they're going to scare us with this crap. I was mentioning before, I didn't finish it. Netanyahu's now talking about a yearly vaccination. These are drug dealers. Oh, they're big farmers, Salenti. Big pharma, drug dealers. They're going to be pushing this vaccination every year. We have to stop it. We have to have freedom back. If we don't, we're ruined. I'm a man, believe it or not. I love joy, beauty, passion, passione. I have a picture. This is me at 7 years old with Teresa McKelvey. Look how she's holding my hand. That's in my book with Sizzy Gave Honey Boy. Look at her. Look at us how in love we are. We used to kiss in religious instructions. If I did that now, this is what would happen to me. You ready? This is a fight for freedom. Where the hell is it? 7-year-old boy to face rape charges in upstate New York. I was 7 years old. They would have me now, these scum, these low-life pieces of scum that have sucked the joy out of life, they would have me up for rape charges. What the hell do you know at 7 years old? Oh, but maybe though, if maybe in today's world, if I was transgender and she was on her way to becoming something else, or maybe a different, maybe if she was black. If it was transgender and black kissing at 7 years old, it wouldn't be rape. But if I want to kiss a girl because I fell in love at a young age, I'm a Monopoly pass. It's my bloodline. I love to fall in love. I can't do that. You're not allowed to. No. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to. Yeah, I'm not making that up. Look at the stupid jerk that's the health minister of Canada. What's her name? Tam or something? Teresa Tam something? When you have sex, wear a mask. Here. And Miss Tam, when you masturbate, make sure you put sanitizers all over your hands. Oh, and read the Trends Journal about all those sanitizers that have benzene in them, other stuff that's sucking into you. No, forget about that. Oh, don't talk about natural healing. Don't talk about building your immune system. It's not a word that's allowed to be said. So the drug dealers are running this. Every year we're going to have to get a vaccination. And Operation Warp Speed, to me, you have to be warped to take this thing. They're making things up. Oh, Dickhead Cuomo. Yeah. Oh, 25% capacity in restaurants. Oh, no, you're going to have to close indoor seating in New York City. I'm making this shit up. I'm a shithead. I could do anything I want. Hey, how about 33%? No, 25. But we're going to bring it to 50. And then they're making this crap up. They've destroyed the lives of hundreds of millions of people. You're seeing the homicide rates. You're seeing the poverty rates. I'm fighting for freedom. The fight is going to begin. We need you to be there. And I'm going to start it on Memorial Day, May 29th, in Kingston, New York, on the most historic Four Corners, at the Crown Garden, the Four Corners of Freedom. 70% of America's Constitution comes from the Constitution that was written right over here. I could almost throw a rock that far at the location where the courthouse is. And John Jay, yeah, he was the judge over here. When this was New York State, this was the first capital, 70% of America's Constitution comes here. These are the Four Corners of Freedom, and I'm fighting for freedom, and I need you to join the fight. Can't win it on my own. It does not take a majority to prevail, but rather an irate, tireless minority, keen on setting brush fires of freedom in the minds of men, said Samuel Adams, and of course, women. May 29th, the fight for freedom, peace, and justice has begun. I estimate there are 30 to 35% of the people that are opposed to what's going on and call themselves true Americans. I'm so blessed where I was born, the parents that brought me into this world, and the freedom that they gave me to be who I wanted to be. And as I see little kids with masks on, and the freak show in front of us, it's breaking my heart. I'm a visionary. You know my books. Trend Tracking, Far Better Than Megatrends, Trends 2000, the magazine. I see the future. And the future is hell on earth. if we don't unite for freedom, peace, and justice, it's going to be hell on earth. The people's lives that have been destroyed, we could turn this around. And we're going to turn it around. Because when you come to the rally on May 29th, we're going to have music. That's right. Smokey Ormel, man. He's putting it together big time. You know that music at the beginning? That's some of Smokey's music at our the introduction. We're going to have food with a beautiful garden, the most beautiful garden anywhere in America that symbolizes what this country's about, the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. Another word of profanity are dignitaries, royals, and officials. There's no royalty in my life. We're all equal. Lawmakers, we got enough laws. Don't need one more. Don't need one more. This is a time. And please donate. Go to our Occupy Peace site, occupypeace.com. The information's below. Hit the support button and do what you can. I'm fighting for peace and freedom. Hey, we just passed Easter Sunday, right? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Think about it. He drives the bankers out of the temple with a whip. St. Bankston crew today. Then he has the Last Supper, bop, on the cross a couple of days later. I'm a warrior for the Prince of Peace. Any religion, whoever you believe in, your God is a God of peace and love and freedom. And we're uniting for freedom, peace, and justice. Thank you. Remember, occupypeace.com. Support us. And I'll be back on Thursday. See you then. The COVID-19 war has changed the world, but who's prepared? What's next? It's in your Trends Journal. Trends Journal subscribers are prepared. Subscribe to the Trends Journal. Read history before it happens. From the world leader in trend forecasting.